So this is a fragrance house that is not actually talked about or known by a lot of people in the fragrance community. I didn't even know about it until a guy in a fragrance shop actually mentioned the house, and then I looked it up, and the other reviewer that is known as Max Forte, who actually did a review on the house and this fragrance, and the fragrance in the house I'm speaking about is Jean Paul's Dupont Oud. So I did actually open this because this was a gift for Christmas and people wanted to smell it, but I will be doing an unboxing and first impression of you guys right now. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hunter here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a return subscriber, glad to have you here. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, please just hit that subscribe button down below, and also make sure to hit that bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me. But as you guys can tell by the intro, that, like I said, this is a house that is not known. It's kind of like a hidden gem, to be honest with you guys. And the house is, like I said, Jean Paul Dupont. And I did get this one in the Oud Dior. They do have, I believe, 3 Oud offerings. The other one is Oud Noir, and there is also like Oud Majesty or something like that. But this is the one I have, the Oud Dior. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at the presentation really quick. Of course, you have the JPD house right there, the Oud Dior right there as well. And this says, I guess, in the collection, Prestige collection, as you guys can read. And then you do have like this hologram right there in the top right, which I believe they put on all their bottles. And this does come in the Untitled concentration 100 ml, which I believe is the only size and concentration these actually come from, or come in rather. But on the back, you do have your ingredients and your barcode right there. And then I think the batch code is actually on the bottom. So let's go ahead and open the top. Now this packaging just kind of look like Tom Ford's private blends packaging. If you are familiar with that, it kind of just pop up the top and then the bottle sits. It is a very nice packaging, to be honest with you guys. And the cardboard on here is very, very hard, which is nice. It's not flimsy at all. So it is pretty good quality. And then it just sits in like that pretty snugly. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. And guys, yeah, this bottle looks fantastic in my opinion. Of course, you do have the front right here with this sticker, kind of like a thick sticker though, kind of like a plaque filling. But yeah, JPD Oud Dior and Prestige collection right there. Nothing on the cap on the top, nothing on the sides, and then on the bottom, it is kind of hard to pick it up, but your batch code is on the bottom right there. But yeah, I don't think you guys can pick it up in the camera. It is a little bit faded and dark, but this cap, it doesn't click into place, but it does hold on friction. I wouldn't be too comfortable picking it up by the cap, to be honest with you guys. It doesn't feel like it's on there very snugly, but just letting you guys know that if you do pick up a bottle. And the cap, I mean, it is plastic, but it is actually a pretty heavy plastic, which is nice. It doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. And then you do have your atomizer, of course. Yeah, this stuff is good. Let's go ahead and do a spray. I'm gonna spray it on a tester because I have been testing fragrances all over my arm and don't have room for this one. But let's go ahead and spray this and give you guys my first initial impressions. Okay, atomizers are good on here, which is always a plus for me. So you don't have to like overspray. You do get a lot of juice with one spray of this. Okay, wow, I picked it up in there already. Yeah, very, very oudy. Very oudy, guys. Now, this is the first time testing it on paper, and it's actually coming across a little bit different than on skin. It's coming across very like a dirty, nice, earthy oud, which is right up my alley. I love those ouds. But alongside the oud, you're actually gonna get saffron, which is very reminiscent to like Baccarat Rouge 540 to me. Like that candy kind of saffron, or even oud for greatness as well. I do have a sample of that, which is kind of giving a little bit of a similar vibe. But what's the star of this is the oud, of course, but also this rose. This has got to be one of the most jammy roses I've ever smelled in my life, and it's so good. That was the first thing I said when I sprayed this, was a jammy rose. And I didn't even know rose was in here. I did look up the notes and stuff like that because I haven't heard about this house at all. But yeah, the first thing you're gonna get is like a candy saffron, this nice red, the jammy rose in here, which is beautiful alongside the oud. Yeah, man, this stuff is good, very good. And I think these fragrances have recently been discontinued. I'm not 100% sure, but I would say definitely pick these up if you can find them, especially the Oud Noir. And I did do some research and stuff like that on the other ouds, and people say that this is the fragrance that is most heavy on oud out of the three that are ouds. And yeah, this oud right here is so good. I'm actually very surprised that this house is not talked about whatsoever. I believe it is a niche house. I don't think they make anything else besides fragrances. And like I said, they are housed in Dubai, so it is a Dubai house. And of course, Dubai fragrances are known for like their ouds and roses. So that's probably why this one is like that. And it's done perfect, guys. Perfect. I do have a couple other oud rose combos, such as Black Sapphire by Bond No. 9, which is from their Dubai collection. I do have Montal's Intense Black Oud, which is also rose oud, but that one's very heavy on rose, and that one is like a sharp rose. This one is different. This one is actually very unique to the other oud rose offerings I have. This one is probably my favorite rose out of those. Like I said, it's like very red, jammy rose. Very masculine as well. It's not feminine whatsoever. I don't think rose comes across feminine at all. It's probably the most masculine note in my opinion, because it's like very dark. It's like a dark flower pretty much. And yeah, the oud in here is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I cannot wait to wear this one. Yeah, so good. And I'm so glad to have this hidden gem in my collection. I love getting like fragrances that are not talked about that much. And of course, bringing them to your guys' attention. You gotta check out the house of Jean Paul Dupont. Definitely worth checking out, 100%. As far as seasons that I would wear this one, I would rock this one in the fall and winter as well, the colder months. Because it is a little bit sweet. That saffron comes across a little bit candy-ish, kind of like BR 540 if you guys ever smelled that, or even Oud for Greatness. Both heavy on saffron. I wouldn't say saffron's the main note. Main note is definitely the rose and oud. They're both, I would say, equal in prominent notes in this fragrance. As far as age groups go, I would say anyone can rock this one. A teenager, a gentleman. Like I said, this one comes across maybe a little bit playful because of the candy kind of ish feel to it. I believe this one also has vetiver in the probably in the dry down, I would imagine. I'm not picking up on no vetiver right now whatsoever. Just getting those three notes, which are very, very heavy. I just can't get over how nice this bottle looks as well. It's very nice. You can actually see through the juice. I don't know if you pick it up in the camera, but if you put it up to like a window, you can see through it. And it looks actually to be very, very potent juice, which is nice. I love, like, the darker the juice is usually, most of the time, better. It's usually like more dense, more potent. But yeah, this is actually a very like complex fragrance. It does feel really well blended together with the rose, oud, saffron. Yeah, this is nice. Very nice. It's kind of like a medicinal oud. Like so in Oud for Greatness. But it's weird. And the Oud for Greatness, when I tested, I'm going to compare the two because that one is, I believe, saffron, rose, and oud. When I sprayed that one on the test strip, all I picked up was saffron. I got no oud from it whatsoever, which is surprising because it is Oud for Greatness, hence the name. But when I sprayed that one on paper, I did pick up on the oud. But that one kind of comes like oud, and that kind of comes across a little bit mothball-y to me. It doesn't sound good, but I do like unique stuff like that one. But this one, completely different. Completely different, guys. This is good. Very good. I'm very happy to have this in the fragrance. I might even, or in the fragrance collection, I might even check out the other oud offerings from them. I believe like the Oud Noir is like a heavy leather oud fragrance. I don't believe this one has leather in it. I'm not picking up on it at least. But this one's probably the most up my alley out of the other three that I checked out. Because as you guys know, I talk about rose oud combos all the time. It's probably my favorite combination. It's done a lot, of course. It's that Middle Eastern Dubai kind of vibe that they are known for. And I mean, like I said, this house is located in Dubai, and they're known for the rose oud combos. So of course they're gonna make them pretty much the best, since that's where it comes from. And it's done perfect in this fragrance, guys. So I'm obviously gonna test that one out, wear it throughout the day, stuff like that in the quarter month, see how it performs and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my first impression and unboxing of Jean Paul Dupont's Oud Dior. Let me know down below if you've ever checked out this house or even heard of this house. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't. But yeah, like the video, subscribe down below, and I'll catch all you guys in the next fragrance upload. Take care, everybody.